We are in a new era, a time when we can actually talk about life after the COVID pandemic. And as the economic and business landscape change, as they do with every season, political event, and of course, pandemic, it's wise to reflect on how that aligns with your desire to start your own business. While there's almost never a bad time to start an online business like a directory website, we're entering a super unique time right now that makes it, dare I say, a truly ideal time to start. I'm Justin, one of the founders of Ideal Directories, and we've seen folks start, run, and grow their own business directory in their town or city for many years now. But this is a time unlike any other. And I'm here to tell you why. Why now, more than ever before, is prime time to help your community and start your side hustle. But I see a lot of new names on this webinar today on the registration list, so I want to take a quick moment to remind you what Ideal Directories is all about so we can all get on the same page. Ideal Directories lets you own a hyperlocal website for your community, featuring local businesses, local coupons, and local events in and around your neighborhood. You make money selling business listings and ads on your site. The more listings and ads you sell, the more money you make. With Ideal Directories, you use our software to run your business however you want to. But we help you, guide you, make recommendations to you with proven techniques and training. There's no tech experience needed because everything is point and click, hosted by us and pretty much done for you. The system from start to finish is incredibly intuitive, and our support is top notch if you ever need it. You can take this opportunity to work from home at the times and in the places that you feel like. And to cap it off, there's huge profit potential when you consider how little you have to invest and how much opportunity there is in any market of pretty much any size. As you are all well aware and have likely felt, these past 2 years have been rough for a lot of locally owned businesses. The COVID pandemic has led to a record number of businesses shutting down, with 26 million people having had their jobs lost or affected in some serious way. Restaurants that didn't shutter were completely emptied out, setting them back in some cases years and years in terms of revenue and profitability. A big reason for that is because people stopped spending money with local businesses. You know you did too. You weren't going out. You were eating out less, keeping to yourself, staying away from others. It was a long 2 years. But thankfully, things are finally starting to turn around. For one, mask mandates, social distancing, quarantine restrictions, and indoor capacity restrictions are all but lifted. And we still respect those who are masked and keeping their distance, of course, but the rules requiring them have been severely relaxed. And we've thankfully seen significant drops in COVID infection rates and deaths across the country, which is a huge relief. I mean, there was a time when this was only getting worse month after month after month. And, maybe it's due to somewhat to the uptick in vaccination numbers, right? I just checked. We're at like 67% of Americans being fully vaccinated. And perhaps, as a result, consumer confidence has improved big time, as have real estate sales and used car sales. It kind of feels, dare I say, normal. Because of all this, we're now in the perfect time that I'd label for starting your own business. Because with this shift in consumer confidence and pending return to normal, there is clear opportunity to capitalize. Any change brings opportunity. You just have to recognize it. This is your prime time to be starting a business, but not just any business, one that won't be subject to a future forced shutdown. And like some of you, I've been working a lot from home these past 2 years. It's kind of nice, I got to tell you. So why not keep that going? Sure, you can go back to the office, but why put yourself at risk of getting laid off or being forced into unemployment again? Take control of your future. Like I just said, any change brings about opportunity. When you see an opportunity, the most logical thing to do is to start your own business that capitalizes off of the trends and creates a solid future, like a local business directory and coupon website for your town or city, who desperately and obviously needs something like this. And I have 8 reasons why. And here's number 1. Businesses are recovering and need to advertise. As I just stated, mask mandates, social distancing, and indoor capacity restrictions are being lifted. This is providing true relief to businesses. For many, it's what they need to get back on their feet. Keep in mind that as businesses continue to recover, they'll need to invest in local advertising to get customers back in their doors. Now, because they have confidence that the pandemic is behind them, merchants are opening up their wallets and are ready to spend on growing their business finally. A local directory website is a great way to let customers know that they are open and to promote their coupons and deals to nearby shoppers. And since it's much more affordable than traditional advertising like your newspapers or direct mail, it's much easier to sell. But do not delay, because with the holidays right around the corner, businesses are increasing their advertising spending now. Let's move on to the number 2 reason. New businesses have been created. That's right. The pandemic has opened up the door for new companies to bloom. For example, there are new standards in cleaning and sanitizing for customer safety, right? So what does that mean? Cleaning and disinfecting companies are popping up everywhere. Next example, think about gyms, okay? My screen is behind me? Yes, it is. Think about gyms. As they were forced to shut down, fitness startups emerged that offer in-house training, virtual classes, and even gyms on wheels. And people like that, and they've stuck with it even after their traditional gyms have reopened. Here's another example for you. Pet adoption spiked by 700%. And more pet sitting and pet-related services are opening their doors. I swear, I got like 5 vets, 10 groomers, and a few pet stores all within like 2 miles of me. And they're all getting busier and busier, it seems. So, taking these 3 examples, ask yourself, what do all of these businesses have in common? The answer? They all need a place to advertise locally. Since starting a new business can be challenging, these businesses will need to be aggressive with their marketing and advertise in as many places as possible. So seize the moment. Capitalize off of this opportunity by starting a local business directory and coupon website for your area to help them. Look, especially if they're a new business who's also new to advertising in general, a business listing or banner ad on your local directory website is the perfect place for them to start. On to the number 3 reason why it's the perfect time to start a business directory website is because you can continue to work from home. Let's face it, the concept of working from home has quickly become mainstream, and working from home has provided a fresh perspective on work-life balance. People quickly saw the benefits and advantages of working from home. Look, with no commute, employees were able to shave hours off their workday, spend more time with family and friends, and many people even find themselves able to maintain a healthier lifestyle because they can have access to healthier meals, more time to exercise, and things like that. But with each passing day, companies are requiring more and more employees to head back to the office 5 days a week. If you're not ready to give up the perks of working from home, starting your own business can make working from home a permanent thing. All you need is a laptop and a cell phone to run a local business directory website with Ideal Directories. You can literally work from anywhere with an internet connection and continue to work from the comfort and the safety of your own home. Let's move on to reason number 4. It's easy and affordable to start. One of the biggest challenges and risks of starting your own business is the time and money that it requires to start up. Maybe you've been looking at franchising. Holy cow, is there a big investment requirement? You might be wondering how you'll ever be able to make it back by investing in a franchise. Most businesses that you might be looking to start will require tens of thousands of dollars, expensive equipment, special permits, licenses, insurance, and months or years to get going. Tons of prep work, building out the space, securing inventory, learning processes, all this stuff. And many entrepreneurs will dump their life savings and all their time into starting a new business, but sadly, a large percentage of these businesses will fail within the first year. The expenses just get overwhelming. Starting a business directory and coupon website with Ideal Directories is a low-cost, low-risk opportunity that won't break the bank or leave you in financial ruin if things don't go exactly as planned. Very few businesses can be started at a comparable price point to Ideal Directories. For as little as $159, you can launch your own directory website business practically overnight. The entire platform is cloud hosted, so there's nothing to download, nothing to install. All you need is a laptop and a smartphone to operate your business. And signing up is quick and easy, and there are no long-term contracts. You can cancel any time. With Ideal Directories, you pay just a flat, low monthly licensing fee to use the software, and you keep 100% of the sales. Easy, affordable, check and check. Next up, my fifth reason is that you can work part-time. I can't tell you how many people ask us, can I do this part-time? If you're hesitant about quitting your current job or planning on returning to work, don't let that prevent you from starting your own business. While some businesses might require all of your time and attention, a local business directory and coupon website is something you can definitely run part-time as a side hustle. A huge portion of our clients do this. An online business like a directory website is the perfect side hustle for anyone looking to generate some additional or supplemental income without a full-time commitment. Many Ideal Directories clients run their website business part-time or on the weekends. Having multiple streams of income, too, is extremely important in creating financial security, especially during uncertain times. Just like if you were to invest in stocks, for example, you don't put all your money into one stock. You diversify your investments. So diversify your income too, and diversify the time you spend making money. And you can manage your directory website in just a few hours a week. The flexibility to make your own hours and create your own schedule is one of the things that makes Ideal Directories one of the best businesses to start this year. This is a good one. Number 6, get nice and close to your screens for this, folks, because you can make some serious money. Most people were not financially prepared for the economic burdens of COVID-19, and millions of Americans were left without a job, without a paycheck, and facing a very scary and uncertain future. The fear of not being able to provide for your family, it's often a motivating force for entrepreneurs looking to start their own business. If you're looking for a business to start ASAP, earning potential is and certainly should be an important fact to consider. Unlike other business opportunities that have unlimited growth potential, the great thing about starting a local business directory and coupon website with Ideal Directories is that you can generate passive income with unlimited earning potential. The business model, very simple. You make money selling business listings and advertising on your site. The more listings that you sell, the more money that you make. Now, I put this chart together to show you some basic math using the price point of just $50 per month. That's what you'll be charging clients. And look how quickly the revenue grows. I'm going to highlight this box here. If you sell just 100 listings, you can generate $5,000 per month. And 100 listings is nothing when you consider the amount of businesses in and around every town or city. Sell 200 listings and you can generate $10,000 a month, 120 grand a year. Not bad for some part-time recurring income, right? Here's the number 7 reason why this is the ideal business to start right now. There's no technical experience required. Look, if you're thinking about starting your own business, you might tend to gravitate toward, an industry that you're familiar with or one that aligns with your education or prior work experience or whatever. You might also be hesitant about starting an online business if you don't consider yourself very tech savvy. But as we all witnessed in the last 2 years, technology and online businesses are the industries that thrive during the pandemic and will continue to grow in a post-COVID world. With Ideal Directories, anyone with basic computer knowledge, and by that I mean you're able to type on a keyboard, write an email, maybe copy and paste a little bit, you can start your own directory website business. The Ideal Directories platform was designed to be simple and intuitive for both the site owner and its users. There's no complicated software to learn or technical skills that you have to pick up. There's nothing to install, nothing to download, nothing to program, nothing to set up. Ideal Directories is essentially an opportunity that anyone can take advantage of. It's turnkey, despite their prior work experience or education level. And I understand the concern because traditionally, starting a web-based business would be something left to only the most technologically sophisticated. but that's no longer a limitation thanks to Ideal Directories. Now, if you do happen to consider yourself a tech guru, then fantastic. But if you're not, it's absolutely not a requirement. On to our number 8 reason why a post-COVID pandemic era is a great time to start a business directory website. It's virtually pandemic proof. COVID-19 has impacted nearly every industry, and many businesses have struggled to recover. It's estimated that nearly 30% of all small businesses across America have experienced a decrease in sales since the start of the pandemic. It's been one of the scariest economic times in modern history, and many experts believe that we will be dealing with the repercussions of COVID-19 for years to come, while others are fearful of another outbreak or a different pandemic. For entrepreneurs looking to start their own business, it's never been more important to choose an opportunity that is not only lucrative now, but stable enough to survive the threat of another pandemic. Unlike traditional businesses like restaurants and retail stores who suffered big economic losses during the pandemic, many online businesses thrived during COVID-19. At Ideal Directories, we've witnessed record growth over the past year. Local directory websites proved to be an extremely valuable resource for communities all across the country. They've helped consumers easily find essential shops and services in their area, access coupons that were made available to help people during the difficult time, thanks to our built-in coupons feature for businesses. Local directory websites have provided an affordable form of advertising to small businesses, and in some cases, they presented themselves as the only logical place to advertise. And I'll tell you why. During the height of the pandemic, many traditional advertising mediums like newspapers, direct mail, they suspended their operations or closed up shop entirely. This helped directory owners gain traction and market share as small businesses transitioned their advertising dollars from print to online, investing in local business listings and banner ads. After seeing the benefits and cost savings of advertising on a local directory website, businesses are renewing their subscriptions, and Ideal Directories websites are becoming a permanent fixture in every town and city. There's probably a bunch more reasons, but I'm going to stop there. Look, if you're here, you know that this economic change that we're feeling, despite a recession, is nothing like what it was the last 2 years. People are out and about. The entrepreneurial spirit is alive and well. Consumers are back to spending locally. Local shops are packed. All signs are pointing to a complete recovery before too long. If you're looking for the best post-COVID-19 business to start in 2022, consider a local business directory and coupon website with Ideal Directories. Our low-cost, low-risk opportunity is perfect for entrepreneurs looking for a business that is not just fruitful today, but is stable enough to stand the test of time and even survive the threat of another pandemic. Now, one of the things I lean pretty heavily on during this presentation today was that this is simple and that anyone can do it. So let me do a quick platform demo with you to prove to you that it is in fact as simple as I say it is. So I'm going to switch my screen, hopefully flawlessly. So check this out. This is the public view of the site that we give you, okay? You'll notice it's pretty basic in the sense that there's 6 pages on the site. Your homepage consists of this really helpful search tool that allows you to search by keyword, category, and location. There's some about information that's great for search. And then here, this featured listings area is where all of your top paying clients are going to be featured. This, in my opinion, is the best spot for a business to be featured in. These rotate automatically every time the page loads. Really cool. Now, if I click to view a profile of one of these, this is what we call the business profile listing, with a slideshow of images, all the most important information about the business, including address, phone number, map with directions, hours of operation, their average star rating, payment methods they accept, about info, reviews, coupons and deals, a contact form, and there's a lot more you can add to this. So this is what the business has. This is what they're essentially paying for primarily on your site. And if you want, you can hop over to the Browse Listings page, which will show you all the listings on the site that are searchable by category or sortable. Your Coupons and Deals page will feature all the coupons and deals from all of the listings on your site. The Events page will do the same for events. You can have an About Us page that tells your story and an Advertise page that lets people see your pricing and sign up. This is the public view of the site, super easy to understand, navigate, and use. The back end of the site is just as easy, and I'll give you a quick overview here. So this is the dashboard main page where you can get a bird's eye view of what's happening with your site. I'll take you over to the Manage Listings page where you can actually see all the listings that appear on your site. You can dive into each and every one of these very quickly by editing the listing or viewing the details of this listing if you need to. On the Appearance and Design tab is where you can upload your logo, change fonts and colors, swap out an image. Very simple and straightforward. You can assign a domain name and some other details from your general settings screen and control account users from the account screen. One thing I really am anxious to showcase to you is the prospecting tool. So a lot of people sometimes ask, well, how am I supposed to find which businesses near me want to advertise? And one of the really cool features we have built in is this tool that allows you to basically discover the businesses in your neighborhood. So someone in the questions box, give me a city and state. I want to use it for this prospecting search. I'm going to type in restaurants. And restaurants is one of the industries that a lot of our clients will gravitate to selling to first. It's kind of the lowest hanging fruit. Lots of restaurants advertise a lot. There's heavy competition. Everyone's always trying to get ahead. Des Moines, Iowa. All right, I'm going to type that in. Select it from the dropdown, click search. And now this will give me a nice long list of all the restaurant businesses in and around Des Moines. And I'll get the name of the business, the phone number, the address, the website if they have one, and then the ability to create a listing for this business right from here. So check this out. Like if I wanted to kind of build up my site a little bit, add some listings really easily, and then showcase them to the business, all I got to do is just choose a category to put it in, like restaurants and food service, click create listing. And just like that, this business is now listed on my site. And what's really cool is not only do I have the name of the business, but I have their address, their phone number, their map of directions, their website link. All this information was populated automatically. So I can shop this to Demo Pizza right now and say, hey, Demo, I'd love to get you featured on our directory website. I've already got some basic info up here. How about I give you access to the entire listing? You can put as much info as you want on there, and it's only $50 a month. This is the type of thing you can do very quickly and easily. As you can see, part-time. We make it very straightforward and simple to do. Back in your dashboard, you can do other stuff like add banner ads. You can control your categories if you'd like, manage your plans and pricing. All very simple, straightforward, easy for you to do. Okay. Let me switch my screen back to what we were talking about. So now that hopefully we're on the same page in terms of its simplicity and how straightforward it is, let's talk about pricing and getting started, which you should also hopefully find very simple and straightforward. So here's the deal. We offer 3 plans, all displayed here. And the biggest difference between these is the number of listings you can sell and the inclusion of some really cool features like client billing and our local prospecting tool, which I just showed you. So let's start from the left. Our basic plan is $159 a month, and with that, you can have up to 100 listings on your site. Now, this does not include the client billing or the local prospecting tool. It's mostly for students, hobbyists, and nonprofits. But for $40 more, our professional plan, the one in the middle, the one in green, is $199 per month. And with that, you can sell up to 500 listings. Plus, you can charge your clients using the client billing feature. You know what? Let me just show that to you real quick. I didn't show that during the demo. So let me go back to a site here. So check this out. This is the advertise page of a site. And you can actually, of course, set your own pricing, make these plans consist of whatever you want them to consist of. And then look, right from here, someone can scroll, click get started, and then actually put their information in, put in their credit card info, and this will actually get funded right to your bank account. So this is a self-service way for people to sign up, get listed on your site, and it doesn't involve you doing a thing. So this option of client billing, which I just showed you, will also automatically charge your clients every single month or year, depending on the frequency of the plan that you created, so that you don't have to manually do anything when it comes to billing your clients. So that's the way that works. So the client billing, again, the local prospecting tool I just showed you, that's what this is all about. Now, we also, in the professional plan, give you access to the banner ads as well as coupon codes, which will allow you to offer like, save 15, and you can let people type in that code to save 15% off the plan of their choice, which is very helpful to help you close more deals and offer discounts. Now then, if and when you need more listings, you can upgrade to our enterprise plan, which is $297 per month. And with that, you can have a crazy amount, 10,000 listings. But again, our most popular plan is professional, the one right in the middle, $199 a month for up to 500 listings. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Holy cow. Our promotion. Right now, we're doubling the number of listings. You can have up to 1,000 listings on our professional plan through the end of the month. So If you're looking to get started, jump on that. I need to point out there are no additional charges, no setup fees, no hidden fees, no nothing. So choose the plan that's best for you, and I'll see you on the other side. All right. So at this point, I'd like to turn my attention to the questions tab, where I'll be happy to field any and all questions you might have about starting a business directory website during this unique post-COVID pandemic era, or whatever else might be on your mind. My moderators look like they've been actively addressing the questions that came up so far. I'm going to start with this one that it looks like a few of you have actually asked in one way or another. The question is essentially about the area or territory you're looking to serve and its availability. All right, let's talk for a moment about territories and how they work. So territories are available on a first-come, first-served basis. Now, we can't promise exclusivity, but we typically like to set up only one distributor per town or city. For larger metro areas, we might have more. Ultimately, we try to avoid stacking our distributors too close together. We don't want to create unnecessary competition. But I will say you're also free to sell listings to businesses in nearby areas as well. I always recommend focusing on a specific town or city. Drill down as far as you can. You can run a successful business directory website in almost any size town or city. Best strategy, focus on the area right around where you live and then span out from there. Remember, businesses want local customers just as much as shoppers want to shop locally. Okay? Here's a question from Jackie in Iowa. She said, you mentioned working from home, but also that I have to sell to local businesses. So do I have to actually hit the street and knock on doors to sell listings? Jackie, absolutely not. Work the phones, use email, use social media. You can be very effective calling and messaging local businesses. You do not need to be physically occupying the same space as them to sell them a listing. And to further boost sales, try hiring a commission-only salesperson. Bring them on board to pitch listings alongside you. You can easily double your efforts by bringing in help like this. Let's see, Maria. Maria wrote, I keep hearing about a recession that we're going into right now, or are in right now, excuse me. How would this business survive that? All right, Maria, this is actually another great reason why you should start a business for yourself. You're in control of the business decisions, right? Not your employer. Think about this. If local businesses start to feel a pinch because of the recession, what do you think they need to do? Advertise more or less? That's right, more. You want to help them out? Offer a coupon code discount to them so you can save them a few bucks. Be by their side during an economic downturn. You'll have them as a customer forever. All right, next up, Fareem is asking, who builds the site or sets up the site? How does that work? Great question, Fareem. So when you sign up with Ideal Directories, we create your site for you and give you immediate access to the backend. The only thing you need to do is connect a domain and upload your logo, which is something we show you how to do as well. Businesses sign up, add a listing for their business themselves, or you can do it for them. It's very easy, as I demonstrated. Anyone can do it. You can add photos, or they can add photos, coupons, events, whatever, whenever you want to do it. All right, let's do one more for the sake of time here. Obviously, I can't read all these questions. I've been obviously just choosing ones that I feel that are most applicable and that perhaps most of you would be interested in hearing the answers to. My moderators will handle the rest, though, I promise. Kimberly said, which types of businesses should I target first in this post-COVID pandemic era? Good question, Kimberly. So the answer to that question hasn't really changed too much since the beginning of COVID, but I do agree that knowing where to focus your sales efforts in the beginning is super important. We actually put together an article that lists the best businesses to sell listings to. It covers everyone from restaurants, doctors and lawyers, plumbers, landscapers, beauty salons, everything. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. We've got important information like this all spelled out for you when you sign up. We have your back, I promise. All right, let's stop here. And don't worry, keep the questions coming. We'll hang on a bit. We'll address them all. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. It's really been fun hanging with you here on a Friday. Hope you got something out of this. Have a great rest of your day. A very nice weekend. We'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.